Join my Patreon at patreon.com/bunnytails for the full uncut reactions. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to another reaction. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we have been doing. Well, I think everything on my channel is a little bit kind of from every direction, but today we're going in the Star Trek direction, which is very strange to me because I am a Star Wars girl. And the only Star Trek that I really have seen is First Contact and a little bit of the Next Generation series, just kind of like my dad always watched it. So I've seen like bits and pieces here and there, but I don't remember like storylines or anything from that series. I just kind of remember some of the characters, what they look like, what their names are. But that's about it. But I don't have any experience with the original series. So I started a new thing where people on my Patreon can vote for a movie for us to watch together on a movie night, hopefully once a month. And for the first round of votes that we collected, the movie with the most votes was actually Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. And apparently it comes with some homework that I have to do beforehand to prepare, which is to watch this episode of the original series called Space Seed, and this is kind of like a prequel, the prequel events to that movie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not really sure what to expect. I know this is an older series. How old is this? 1966. What have I watched from the 60s? Have I watched any movies from that time? I'm not sure. Okay, let's start. Thanks for being here, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Coming up on it fast, sir.
Could hardly be an Earthship. There have been no flights into this sector for years.
I know that's
Picking up a
Spock.
signal, sir. Captain, that's the old Morse code call signal.
And I know that's Uhura. I don't know. My husband says she was hot.
There it is.
DY-100 class. The last such vessel was built centuries ago, back in the 1990s.
I grew up in the 90s. We weren't building shit like this.
Life science bioscanners are picking up heartbeats from over there. Can't be human, though. They're too faint and average, only 4 beats per minute.
All decks go to full alert.
She is hot. Look at them legs. Look at the way they make her sit. So she's more... Wait. This was the 60s?
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I feel like that part, that dialogue, that music is also in The Next Generation because that felt very nostalgic to me.
Continuing to pick up some form of heart action over there. Seems to be coming from about 60 or 70 bodies, as near as I can make out.
Alien bodies, Bones?
Could be.
Is that guy's name Bones?
However, scanners make out a name. SS Botany Bay. The mid-1990s was the era of your last so-called World War.
The eugenics wars.
Your attempt to improve the race through selective breeding.
A group of ambitious scientists. I'm sure you know the type. Devoted to logic. Completely unemotional.
Doctor, I would be
All
pleased.
right, gentlemen, as you were.
He's talking about Spock.
Care to join the landing party, Doctor?
Well, if you're actually giving me a choice,
I'm not.
No choice in the matter.
Oh, I'll need somebody familiar with the late 20th century Earth.
Lieutenant MacGyver's.
Lieutenant MacGyver's. Acknowledge.
She's like, I was just about to paint a hunky Spartan man.
Energize.
Beam me up, Scotty. Is Scotty in this one? Damn, did we even knock first?
Scotty.
Definitely Earth-type mechanism, sir. 20th
Okay.
century vessel.
I'm glad my questions are being answered very promptly.
Possible. They're still alive.
Well, they got heartbeats, right?
After
4 beats
centuries
per
of time.
second.
It's theoretically possible.
What a handsome group of people.
She loves her handsome men, doesn't she?
Captain, look here.
Beats me what's happening.
Damn, she thirsty. Or am I misreading the situation?
Could he be the leader? The leader.
No, I'm definitely not misreading it.
Yes, sir.
Heartbeat now approaching 40 per minute.
What's her heartbeat?
Probably a Sikh. They're the most fantastic warriors.
The heart flutter.
He's dying. What happens if we get him out of there?
He'll die in seconds if we don't.
Just like, cannot let the hunky man die. Well, that's cool. What?
2 centuries, we estimate.
Magnificent.
This woman, man.
72, alive. Group of people dating back to the 1990s.
Strange, violent period in your history. I find no record whatsoever of an SS Botany Bay. It was 10,000 to 1 against their making it to another star system. Why no record of the trip?
Botany Bay. That was the name of a penal colony on the shores of Australia, wasn't it?
If you're suggesting this was a penal deportation vessel, you've arrived at a totally illogical
Yeah, why would they, like, criminals?
A group of criminals could have been dealt with far more efficiently than wasting one of their most advanced spaceships.
So much for my theory. I'm still waiting to hear yours.
Even a theory requires some facts, Captain.
Well, you have some facts.
I have none.
And that irritates you.
I'm not capable of that emotion.
Okay, now I know you guys love to share your information, so tell me about Spock and his race and why he supposedly can't feel emotion, or what's going on with that, because I honestly don't know.
Now look at that. Even as he is now, his heart valve action is twice the power of yours and mine. Lung efficiency, 50% better.
An improved breed of
I
human.
would estimate he could lift us both with one arm.
Doctor, will he live?
It appears he will, Lieutenant.
I'd like to talk to you.
This
And the fact that you find a man strangely compelling to you personally,
Not personally, Captain, professionally. I mean, the sheer delight of examining his mind.
and men were more adventuresome then, bolder, more colorful.
Yes, sir, I think they were.
A pity you wasted your life on command, Jim. You'd have made a fair psychologist.
Fair?
Okay, I like this so far. The interactions between the different characters, even though I don't really know their histories and whatnot, there's a playfulness to it. And Kirk, he gets this like smug look on his face from time to time. Violent tendencies. Look out, Bones! Oh, sneaky. Whoa!
Well, either choke me or cut my throat. Make up your mind. It would be most effective if you would cut the carotid artery just under the left ear.
Calling his bluff, huh?
Like a brave man. What is your captain? I have many questions.
I think we're the ones asking questions here. Guy with a knife.
James Kirk, commanding the Starship Enterprise. And your name?
I have a few questions first. What is your heading?
Our heading is Starbase 12.
My people?
72 of your life support canisters are still functioning.
Khan is my name. May we continue this questioning at some other time?
Jim, a little later might be better.
Captain, I wonder if I could have something to read. I would be most interested in studying the technical manual.
They're available to any patient.
Doesn't seem like a very nice, cooperative person, does he?
I note he's making considerable use of our technical library.
Yeah, so he can sabotage you. He can use it against you.
In 1993, a group of these young supermen did seize power simultaneously in over 40 nations.
They were aggressive, arrogant. They began to battle among themselves.
Because
He seems pretty arrogant.
superior ability breeds superior ambition.
They created a group of Alexanders, Napoleons.
By my estimate, there were some 80 or 90 of these young supermen unaccounted for when they were finally defeated.
Defeated? They tried to get rid of all of them?
Some 80 Napoleons might still be alive.
Dun dun dun. So they were trying to escape.
I've been reading up on starships, but they have one luxury not mentioned in the manuals. A beautiful woman.
Oh boy, here we go.
And why do you wear your hair in such an uncomplimentary fashion?
It's comfortable.
But it's not attractive.
That's not nice. Oh, he wants it down. Lady.
There.
Mr. Khan, I'm here on business.
You find no pleasure here.
Oh, she finds pleasure.
Simple.
She's like, oh no, please,
Soft.
stop. I'm here on business.
Just how strongly is she attracted to him?
Well, he has magnetism. You felt it.
So they all felt it. Everybody's got the hots for him.
Good. Fine technique.
It's a gladiator named Flavius. He once...
And you've rearranged your hair for me. All bold men from the past.
She has
High
a
of
type.
yours. Such men?
It's her type.
Thank you.
He makes me so uncomfortable.
Such men dare take what they want.
She is so DTF right now. So this isn't really what I was expecting. This goes places where Star Wars doesn't go.
There was the war to end tyranny.
Tyranny, sir? It was a time of great dreams, of great aspiration.
She wants him too.
We offered the world order. I grow fatigued again, and I will return to my quarters.
So they're definitely sensing that he's a dangerous man. He's thinking militarily, very ambitious, very strong.
I wanted to apologize. I don't know if you're going to like living in our time.
Then I'll have to remold it to my liking.
Please don't.
Go. Or stay, but do it because it is what you wish to do.
I'll stay a little longer.
How many minutes do you graciously offer? You must now ask to stay.
Jeez.
To stay.
Lady, get out of there.
Please.
Oh my god, he's mentally not stable. Like he's just a bomb waiting to go off. And he craves power. Look, he's putting her in such a subservient position. He doesn't want to be toyed with.
Will you open your heart?
Yes.
Oh, she's a sub. Oh gosh.
Take this ship.
You won't harm anyone.
Now you question me.
No.
Will you assist me?
Promise.
Why?
Do anything you ask.
Do these people not get laid up in here? This is when you leave. You tell them what he's planning.
Khan Noonien Singh.
Absolute ruler of more than a quarter of your world. The last of the tyrants to be overthrown.
I've always held a sneaking admiration for this one.
Oh,
He was
you
the best
too?
of tyrants, and the most dangerous.
And now he's on our
They were
ship.
Superman in a sense. Stronger, braver.
This romanticism about a ruthless dictator is
There were no massacres under his rule.
for wars until he was attacked. Gentlemen.
I'm with Spock on this one. Oh,
We can be against him and admire him all at the same time.
they got me. They got me too.
Illogical. Totally.
They're like, yep, we're illogical. We're humans.
But a 24-hour security on Mr. Khan's quarters affected immediately.
It's fun being a human. See, we're having fun and you're not, Mr. Spock.
My door. Locked from outside, a guard posted. You identified me with your computer system, I imagine.
the purpose of your star flight.
A new life, a chance to build the world. Captain, although your abilities intrigue me, you are quite honestly inferior. In fact, I am surprised how little improvement there has been in human evolution. Oh, there has been technical advancement, but...
That's
how
brutal.
little man yes, it appears we will do well in your century, Captain. Do you have any other questions?
They've all been answered.
He's like, after 2,000 years or whatever, however long it's been, you guys are still just a bunch of losers. Can't even surpass something from that was created in the 1990s. And what is this? Gathering his strength? Oh, shit.
Move away.
Come on, girl. Is she really siding with him, or is she just pretending? 'Cause, Like, why would she go off with this? I just don't understand. Oh. They're all waking up.
Trip is over. The battle begins again. Only this time is not a world will win. It's a universe.
Supermen and superwomen.
Captain, security here. Khan's escaped.
Sound security alert.
Communication channels are jammed, Captain.
This sucks.
Turbo elevators inoperative. Jammed, Captain.
Shouldn't have let him read about the technology.
Scotty, it's the bridge.
Captain!
What's going
Aw.
on down there?
Your ship is mine. I have shut off the life support system to your bridge.
Intruder control systems inoperative. Mr. Khan was very thorough in his study of our tech manuals.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I told you so.
Your air should be getting quite thin by now. You surrender the bridge.
Negative. I take full responsibility.
So is he just gonna let everyone die? Is that his plan? What's his
I
plan?
take full...
What is your plan?
Join me. I'll treat you well.
Where is Captain Kirk?
I like her eye makeup. Oh!
I'm sure you recognize your medical decompression chamber and the meaning of that indicator.
Is that where Kirk is?
Your captain will die.
Better just go along with what he says for now.
If you join me, Mr. Spock, we'll save his life.
Now what's Mr. Unfeeling, Mr. Logical gonna do in this situation?
Each of you in turn will go in there. Die while the others watch.
There's no reason I must watch this, is there?
What? You're supposed to say there's no reason why you should do this. She's just like, do what you gotta do, I just don't wanna watch. What is wrong with her?
I'll let him live.
I can't believe they all would just...
Take Mr. Spock.
Nobody's like... I'm so confused. Do they know something I don't know?
Khan said to watch him very closely. He may decide to cooperate.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Whew, I was waiting for that. Did she plan this whole time? And was that... Were everybody else in on it or what?
Captain, I saved your life. Now please don't kill him.
Oh no, this wasn't pre-planned with everyone.
Surprised to see you, Captain, though pleased.
I'm a little pleased myself.
This is so weird. Spock acts as if he was expecting him to be there. Like this was all part of the plan. But he's like, oh, I just let him kill you, but you're alive. Glad you're here.
McPherson! Anyone, report status!
Probably people watching this in the... Like, I'm used to modern film and things like that. Probably back then, things like that just didn't bother people. Like, it didn't seem out of place or anything.
I'm blowing it clear first. Spock out.
Oh, man. Kirk, you did not think that through, did you? And what was he gonna do by himself even if he had a gun?
That's an overload in progress. Your ship flares up like an exploding sun.
There's no way he could win in a one-on-one fight. He probably couldn't win in a one-on-three. 3-on-1. No fighting expert, but I feel like Kirk was putting himself in a really dangerous position there. Maybe this guy isn't as tough as they were making him out to be.
I have 5 times your strength.
Doesn't seem like it. Kick his ass. Well, go Kirk. Badass. And take on this super engineered superhuman.
Control of the Enterprise has been regained. Khan and his people. What a waste to put them in a reorientation center. And what do I do about MacGyvers?
Fire her ass. I'm surprised they don't have him in some kind of restraints after everything.
This hearing is now in session. I declare all charges and specifications in this matter have been dropped. Mr. Spock, I believe our heading takes us near the Ceti Alpha star system.
Planet number 5 there is habitable, though a bit savage, somewhat inhospitable.
Can you tame a world?
Have you ever read Milton?
I understand.
I don't.
Lieutenant
Who's Milton?
Marla given a choice of court-martial or accompanying them there.
I'll go with him, sir.
She could die.
Superior woman.
Do you not know that she backstabbed you? The only reason that you're put in this position is because she set Kurt free?
World to win, an empire to build.
This hearing is closed.
So I can't even begin to understand his decision here.
I'm not up on...
Oh, thank you. Me either.
It is better to rule in hell than serve in heaven.
Would be interesting, Captain, to return to that world in 100 years and learn what crop had sprung from the seed you planted today.
Space seed.
It would indeed.
Very interesting. I feel like it's very interesting to watch something that came out in the mid to late 60s or whenever this particular episode came out in 2023. I feel like watching it now is like extremely different than those who watched it when it was first airing. 'Cause the way they did TV back then was definitely different. There were a lot of things that were just you wouldn't see today. Maybe people would be outraged by today. We have the short skirts, the tights, you know, the heels, and we also have I don't even remember, Marla, the lieutenant, who is very like thinking with her ovaries and not her brain, right? And just very subservient to this strong, muscular, hunky man. I find it very fascinating to kind of see how things have changed in that time. You know, now it's all about woman empowerment and being self-efficient, not needing a man, things like that, not being over-sexualized. And, you know, I think there's definitely a good balance between the way things are then and maybe the way things are now. I think it's kind of like two maybe extremes, one side and the other. I think there is room for, you know, a little sexiness, a little, you know, not every woman is going to be this hero who, you know, breaks free from the old stereotypes and things like that. And also, I feel like a director should have the freedom to do, you know, whatever they want with their creative work. And I don't think everything has to be this cookie cutter molded kind of ideal of how we portray women in media and things like that. I don't know why I'm getting on this big spiel. Anyways, one of the things that I really enjoyed, one of the things that I always enjoy is like looking at humanity as opposed to AI or computers or other like life forms, and you know, their strengths as well as their weaknesses. I thought it was really interesting how Spock was kind of flabbergasted by the way that they were kind of putting Khan up on a pedestal and admiring him for what he is, while still realizing that he's dangerous, that his ideals are not correct, but still looking back on a time where, you know, he did all these amazing things, even though they weren't good per se, with just some admiration. And I don't know. I'm not really not really great at thinking like deep thoughts and things like that. I definitely have to think more on it. And I've only watched, mind you, one episode, you know, so I'm sure that maybe this wasn't the best episode to single out as far as how they treat, you know, women in the series and things like that. But I know that this wasn't made in 2023. So, and interesting, going back to that kind of admiration, that kind of curiosity about Khan and what he is capable of, with Kirk's decision to put him on a planet and see what happens. And probably knowing the risks of that, I would assume, you know, it might not happen right away, but even if it doesn't happen in Khan's lifetime, if they were able to create, you know, a society and then become a threat to the rest of the universe, just because of the nature of what they are, that is what they will try to do. That's how they are engineered. That's a byproduct of the engineering of making them super strong, super intelligent. The ambition, they said, comes from that superiority, and it's just kind of written in their brains. It's not really something that it seems like it would be going against their nature to just kind of get along with everybody and just become one of many in the crowd of mundane lives and things like that. So we're going to watch The Wrath of Khan next, and I can see why he would be very wrathful. And I am looking forward to watching it with everybody. Or if you're watching it after we do the live viewing, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys then. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for suggesting to watch this. And I can't wait to see what other movies and stuff we're going to be watching through this voting system that we have going on for the movie nights. And I'm excited for the future. So until next time, guys, thank you guys for being here, watching, supporting in whichever way you support, even if it's just by watching this video of mine and leaving a like. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.